It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it is Katie Lee. Merry Christmas. It is the beautiful season of Christmas. Yeah. Anyways, I had a great weekend, great Thanksgiving and everything. Well, I just realized I haven't talked to you since like Wednesday. Anyways, Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, went and hung out with the fam. And by that, it was a really small year. All my siblings went to their in-laws. And so it was me, mom, dad, grandma, my aunt, and uncle up at the ranch. Beautiful. Me and dad went and got my Christmas tree. My dad has gotten really good at getting Christmas trees, by the way. All growing up, my parents never fought. They were literally like... if they were angry at each other, we never saw it as kids. But when we went Christmas tree looking up at the ranch, that was a different story. They could never really agree on the right Christmas tree. But Dad has gotten really good at it. And I'm not going to lie, I had a really ugly one picked out. My dad's just like, that one has character. But how about this one? Glad I went with his because it looks literally beautiful in my house. I put it up on... Sunday, got it somewhat decorated. I did have to order some new ornaments because last year, the only ornaments that I have for a tree are hand-me-downs. Plus, last year, my tree was only like 3 feet tall. This year's, it's like 9. So I definitely don't have enough ornaments for it. But like I said, it's literally the perfect tree for my house, and I love it so much. So my house is very Christmassy, and it makes me feel warm and cozy, and I love it so much. Anyways, hope you have had a fantastic weekend. Hope you got your Christmas tree up. And yeah, have a holly jolly holiday, Christmas, 'tis the season, all the things. Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I got your 2 o'clock tea for you today. Of course, Ben Affleck spent Thanksgiving at Jennifer Garner's house. That man is still in love with her. I just know it. Vanessa Hudgens gave birth to baby number 2 with Cole Tucker. Gwen Stefani posted a photo of Blake Shelton kissing her on her cheek, even though there's been rumors that said that they were splitting. Apparently, this was to prove that they're not. Let's see. Millie Bobby Brown changed her name to Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi. Why did we change the middle name? Is that her actual original name? I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Zootopia 2 won the domestic box office with $156 million. It also set the record for the biggest worldwide opening for an animated film with $556 million. Hilary Duff says Jennifer Coolidge was mean to her while filming A Cinderella Story, but, this was just to bring their stepmother-stepdaughter dynamic to life. Mace's Thanksgiving Day Parade had 34.3 million viewers across NBC and Peacock. Yeah, that's kind of all we got. I mean, I guess music news. Sorry, my bad. Super Bowl pregame performances are going to be from Charlie Puth, Brandi Carlile, and Coco Jones. Oh, also, Charlie Puth is going to be singing the national anthem. Found that out from a really cool video he posted on TikTok that I didn't even know he was announcing. Let's see. Taylor Swift will reportedly have at least 3 or 4 bachelorette trips. So, that's all I got for your 2 o'clock tea here on Z103. I don't know about you, but I live off of leftovers, but I just wanted to let you know that today is probably the day to toss your Thanksgiving leftovers because most foods last only 4 days in the fridge. After that, they can make you sick. I don't fully believe that. It just depends on the food because I've lived off of leftovers for a really long time. So if it doesn't smell, it ain't moldy yet, I feel like you're good. Z103, it is Katie Lee. Got your East Idaho news story for today. I'm not going to lie, this sounds really fun. I wish I was still a kid. The Museum of Idaho is hosting a night at the museum sleepover for kids in 3rd through 6th grade. It's a full night of hands-on science, late-night fun, and exploring the exhibits after hours. Basically, the movie Night at the Museum. I loved that movie when I was a kid. So kids are going to rotate through interactive STEAM stations that are led by museum staff and partners like the INL, the Idaho Falls Zoo, and Henry's Fork Foundation. And they're going to be covering everything from mummies, archaeology, to wildlife, UV science, and space. And then after the activities, they'll get pizza, a movie, and they'll sleep right inside the Way Out West galleries. This sounds so cool. Can we do this but like an adult version? I loved the movie as a kid. Anyways, if you're interested and for your kids to get into this, it runs Friday, December 12th at 7 p.m. to Saturday, December 13th at 8 a.m. Tickets are subsidized and limited, so parents, go get your kids registered now. I would like an adult version of this, please. Thank you. Not gonna lie, I would actually really enjoy this coming through our Taco Bell. It's currently testing Mexican pizza empanadas. They're testing in the Phoenix market. Why can't we ever be a testing market? I feel like we would be a great testing market. Anyways, they look delicious. I would like it, please, because sometimes you go through and you don't want a giant meal, but you just want like these tiny little empanadas. I feel like this would be really good. I would like to be a part of the testing, please. Thank you. Z103, it is Katie Lee. Do you ever have that situation where you get onto a TikTok page that just becomes your entire For You page, but you can't stop watching it? Like, I'm a very poor person. Like, I I do all right. Like, I survive. But for some reason, I made it on, like, expensive handbag side of TikTok. I'm not even joking. I now know so many things about expensive handbags that I would not have cared to know because basically one little tiny bag is more than I make in a year. Anyways, I don't even know what the TikTok account is called, but it's basically just it's a handbag store in London. They carry like the Birkins and the Hermes and what else was there? Birkin, Kelly's. There's a lot of like Kelly's being thrown around. I don't know. Anyways, I'm looking at these and I'm just like, these are really boring bags. Like, they're definitely not my style. But I'm looking through and the lady's just like, yeah, that's going to be like 55,000 euros. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? That's insane. That's literally like a brand new car. Anyways, I can't stop watching it because I'm just like, how are these people? There was one lady that came through and her husband bought like 3 of them for her that told her that to be like $200,000. I was like, what is going on? How do people just how do they have money to just spend on purses? I don't even own a purse. I own a water jug that has my chapstick and my AirPods in it, and that's all I need. So maybe I need a Birkin water jug. Did they make that? I couldn't afford it if it was. Anyways, but I can't stop watching it. And she's just like, this is the hardware, this is the leather type, and she always wears gloves and yada, yada, yada. I'm just like, this is crazy. So yeah, Birkins with the palladium hardware and the, I don't remember, what is it? The Himalayan ostrich? Is that what I don't know. Anyways, fancy bags. Can't help it. I like watching it, but I'll never afford anything like that. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It is Katie Lee, and I got your heart to heart for today. It is Christmas time. This is a safe place because we don't play Christmas music here on Z103. So if you can't stand listening to Classy 97 for much longer, it is a safe space here. We don't play Christmas music. But I just wanted you to know, the Thanksgiving's over. It's time for Christmas. You know, get your lights up, get your Christmas tree up, put your inflatable 12-foot Santa up that probably your HOA does not approve of. But guess what? Nobody actually cares. Nobody actually listens to the HOA. Anyways, the point about it is that enjoy the season however you want to do it, okay? If you want to go full elf mode or if you want to go full Grinch mode, do it, okay? Blast the music, bake the cookies, do all the gifts, or just have somebody else do it. That's fine too. But it's Christmas time. Do it the way that you want to do it and enjoy it, okay? Have a great time. I am going to bake some gourmet hot cocoa tonight because I want to, and it actually sounds really, really good. Z103, it is Katie Lee. It is that time of year when everybody starts getting together with their cousins, their family, and maybe you want to go out for the holidays, get a couple of drinks together. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Go and enjoy yourself. It's the holidays. It's the end of the year. Celebrate. But this year, we are recognizing the real heroes of the road, and that is the designated drivers, the one that steps back from the party and takes care of the group. You know what I'm talking about. You know, the one that makes sure you get in the car and then gets you a 10-piece McNugget on the way home. Your DDs are literally the hero of the group. So Riverbend Media Group and Idaho Office of Highway Safety want to thank you for keeping Idaho roads safe by staying sober behind the wheel. And so if you are a DD for your crew, you can actually go and enter for a chance to win a $25 gift card to Mackenzie River Pizza in Idaho Falls. You can enter through our apps, Vibes 103, Throwback 103, and Z103. And just know that your smart choices matter. And also is going to earn you some pizza, but you got to go and enter, okay? Vibes 103, Throwback 103, and Z103. Thank you again to all the designated drivers out there. Katie Lee here on Z103. I've got your daily dummy for today. I feel like everybody had at least a little bit of family drama on Thanksgiving, but just think that it probably could have been way worse because we got a 21-year-old guy in Illinois. He's facing charges after a holiday argument went off the rails, and he ended the night by setting the house on fire. Yep. Police were actually called earlier in the evening because he was arguing with everybody at dinner. They calmed him down. He promised to keep to himself. That lasted maybe about an hour. So, turns out he found out he was being kicked out of the house. So, instead of grabbing his suitcase like a normal person and left, he grabbed an accelerant and lit his bedroom on fire. And then cops came back, house was burning, and he was standing outside holding a knife. Because that's not creepy at all. What the heck? Thankfully, everyone made it out safe, but the house definitely suffered some major damage, and he is now facing serious arson charges. So, yeah, like I said, if you thought your family drama was bad this year, could have been worse. Z103, it's Katie Lee, my friends. I'm out of here for the day. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.